Hey there guys, we're just going to do a really quick beer review here. What I have here is Sleeman Light. Previously did Sleeman Clear in the blue labeled bottle, and I incorrectly assumed that that was the light version of the beer, and some butt sniffer way back then, like this was like a year and a half ago or more, some butt sniffer was like, that's not the light beer, that's their low calorie beer. And I was like, whatever. And of course it's true. But I had never heard of Sleeman Light. I'd never seen Sleeman Light up until, a few months later when it actually showed up in the NSLC. Currently it's in their Sleeman selection pack. I reviewed all the beers in the Sleeman selection pack previous to this one, which had the it had the draft, the cream ale, the honey brown, and it had Sleeman 20, Sleeman 20, I guess is what it was called, the 20-year anniversary or whatever. So this is their light gray label. Actually, their Sleeman 20 had a gray label too. So we'll take a quick look at it here. Of course, it's a light lager. I believe it's 4%. Let's see here, yeah, 4% alcohol. Golden straw color, like all the Sleeman beers. Doesn't hold a big head or anything like that. Just sort of keeps a little ring of foam afterwards. Very soapy head. That's common with all the Sleeman beers, I find. So we'll go right to the aroma now. Honestly, it doesn't smell all that bad. Most of the Sleeman beers actually pretty much smell the same. They sort of have a similar, it's sort of like Alexander Keith's, where they sort of have, like, all the house beers sort of have a similar sort of flavor and aroma, like, note to them. Like, they have some other notes going for them, but generally there's just still this, like, there's this very similar note through all of them. It's fairly sort of a sweet, grainy smell. It's not quite as sweet as the cream ale. Definitely not as sweet as the honey brown lager. It's nice. It's just a nice sort of grainy smell. It's not. It's a little bit of a step above a lot of macro lagers, and it's definitely quite a step above most light macro lagers. Most light macro lagers have no smell at all, or they smell like corn. This actually, actually has a little bit more going for it. So we'll go right into the taste now. Yeah, so nothing special. Sort of a grainy, slightly musty aftertaste, sort of a grainy taste up front. A little bit of sweet note there. Generally the only difference between this and Sleeman Draft is it is a tad more watery, and it's a tad smoother going down. It doesn't quite have the bite to it that Sleeman Draft does. Not to say the Sleeman Draft has a big bite or anything, but it's not as crisp as Sleeman Draft is. But as far as light lagers go, this is actually pretty damn good. It's definitely better than the Sleeman Clear, which is the low-calorie one that I was talking about earlier. It's a good light beer. Generally, the Sleeman beers are actually not really all that bad. Honestly, for a macro beer company, I'd actually probably pick Sleeman over Keith's. Maybe not over Moosehead, but definitely over Keith's. They make good macro beers, easy to drink. No off flavors, no off tastes, nothing offensive. This is actually a really good light beer. It's one of the better ones I've had, one of the better macro light beers anyway. Yeah, that's not bad. So Sleeman Light, recommended. If you're into light beers, this might be one you're looking for.